Hi, I'm David, and today I've got a mystery for you. Why on earth do we forget things? I mean, really, we humans are supposed to be clever, right? But somehow, we'll remember the lyrics of a song we haven't heard in 5 years, but completely forget why we walked into the kitchen 5 seconds ago. It makes no sense, or maybe it does. Let's dive in. So, imagine your brain is like a giant library. And not just any library, the busiest, most chaotic library in the universe. Every day, thousands of new books and notes are being shoved onto its shelves. The smell of your breakfast toast, the sound of your friend's laugh, the fact that you saw a cool red car on the street. All of it is stored. But here's the problem. If your brain kept every single detail, it'd be like a library with no organization, no librarian, just piles and piles of sticky notes everywhere. Total chaos. That's where forgetting comes in. Forgetting isn't a failure. It's the librarian saying, nope, this detail isn't important. Toss it out. Make space for something useful. One of the ways we forget is called decay. Basically, if you don't revisit a memory, the brain lets it fade like old ink on paper. That's why you might forget the name of someone you met once years ago, but you'll never forget the name of your best friend. The brain keeps what's important and lets go of the rest. Smart, right? But there's also interference. That's when new memories crash into old ones, like two trains colliding on the same track. For example, when you get a new phone number, suddenly the old one just vanishes. Poof! Your brain says, we've upgraded. Old number deleted. Sometimes, though, this interference gets annoying, like when you're trying to remember last week's math formula, but your brain keeps chanting the new one instead. Then there's the funniest one, the tip of the tongue phenomenon. You know that feeling when you're so sure you know a word, it's right there, but your brain is like, nope, access denied. Hours later, when you're brushing your teeth or halfway to sleep, boom, the word suddenly pops into your head. Thanks a lot, brain. Perfect timing. Now here's the twist. Forgetting isn't actually bad. In fact, it's good. Imagine if you remembered every single cough you've ever heard, every piece of gum stuck on every sidewalk, or every single thing you ever read online. Yikes! Your head would feel like an overstuffed attic with no room to move. Forgetting is like cleaning the attic. It keeps your brain efficient, sharp, and creative. By tossing out the boring stuff, your brain makes space for what really matters. I'll give you a funny example from my own life. Yesterday, I went into the kitchen to grab my notebook. Simple task. But then, I saw the cookie jar. Suddenly, my brain yelled, cookies, priority upgrade. And just like that, the notebook, completely gone. 5 minutes later, I was back at my desk, happily munching a cookie, staring at my empty hands, and wondering, wait, where's my notebook? That's how the brain works. It keeps what feels more important in the moment. And yes, apparently cookies beat notebooks. Every time. But let's go even deeper. Scientists think forgetting might also be linked to survival. Picture this. A caveman sees a tiger. Scary moment. He remembers, don't go near the tiger's cave. That's useful. But does he need to remember every single blade of grass he saw on the way? Nope. Useless. So his brain erases the grass and keeps the tiger. Forgetting, in this way, is like your brain's survival filter. It's not just about making space, it's about keeping you safe and focused. And get this, your brain even forgets on purpose. Sometimes, it hides memories that might overwhelm you, especially emotional ones. Kind of like a protective shield. That's why people sometimes can't recall every detail of a really stressful day until much later. The brain goes, hey, let's put this memory in the vault for now. Too much to handle at the moment. So, the next time you forget something, don't beat yourself up. Don't think, oh no, I'm losing my memory. Instead, smile and think, thanks, brain. You're just tidying up the shelves. Forgetting isn't weakness, it's strategy. It's how our minds stay sharp, adaptable, and ready for the next big adventure. In fact, maybe forgetting is a little like magic. You don't always know why something disappeared, but somehow, your brain makes sure the important things, your loved ones' faces, your favorite stories, your happiest memories, stay right where they belong. And that, my friends, is why forgetting might actually be one of the most brilliant tricks our brains ever invented. Pretty cool, right?